What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video. My name is Nathan and this is my channel Supreme Fishing, where I bring you guys some of the best Southeast Florida fishing content along with a few fish tank videos, and that's what we're doing today. If you have not watched my last fish tank video, which was me updating you guys on all of my fish tanks and telling you guys that my betta fish died, you guys can go and check that out. I'll have it linked right here. I have been wanting to rescape my betta tank for a long time, and I said I was going to wait a little bit, and then eventually, my betta fish died, and then now I had time to think about how I wanted to rescape my tank. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do, and I have all of the supplies with me right now, and we're going to get right into rescaping this thing. Okay, so this is what the tank looks like right now. I actually already put in the sand. I have clips right now that I'm going to overlay on top of this fish to show you guys that I put the sand in, and this is the new sand I got. It's a white gravel. It's actually the same exact sand as this black one that I have in my 30-gallon, which is right there. Looks great, but it's white. So I like this sand much better. It's easy to clean, it doesn't get as dirty, and right now it has like a little bit of a white film on the top because the water's not moving because I turned the filter off, because we are about to rescape this thing. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using to rescape it, and I also have the betta fish with me at the moment, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. So the betta fish is in that bag right there. Can barely see him, but you guys will get a better look at him. He's a really nice male betta. I love the colors. He's got red, white, and blue. And over here, I picked up, just for now, I just picked up some Java fern, and I picked up another bunch of anacaris. So we're gonna add in this Java fern, the anacaris, for now, and I have really something cool that I'm gonna be adding into the tank that's gonna give me more flexibility with adding different types of plants. So I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. Okay, so the first thing we're going to work on, I'm going to take out about half of the water that's in the 5-gallon tank, and it's going to be making it so much easier to rescape. Later on, once I'm done, I'm going to add in the rest of the water, and then we're going to drop the betta fish in. So let's work on that right now. Okay, so I just finished cleaning out all of these stagnant water that was sitting. It developed like a film at the top, so I had to clean that out. Some of it is still left in there, but eventually it'll clear up. But anyways, I took out a little bit more than half of the water, so I'm about right there. That way I have a little working space to escape and a little working room with the water, because once I add all this stuff, the water level is going to rise up. I just got done prepping this thing. So this right here is the driftwood that I bought. It is a spider driftwood, and it's really nice. My plan is to grow plants on this, but it's a really nice piece. I picked it up actually today, and what I did just now, I washed it, I soaked it for a little bit, and then I poured boiling water on top of it because I don't have a pot big enough to boil it. So I poured boiling water on it, and it isn't waterlogged yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a piece of fishing line here, and I'm going to put a rock at the bottom to hold it down in the substrate. That way it doesn't rise up. But really nice piece. This is going to be the main centerpiece of my scape, so we're going to get going with that. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to get the driftwood real quick, and I have to try to figure out how I want to position this thing in the tank, because I don't know, because I'm not going to put the lid on the tank anymore, because this driftwood is going to stick out, so you can see it right there. But we're going to just place it in there for now, just to see. Wow, and it's actually an exact fit. I don't know if... It's so exact, it's like... It's so exact, it's precise. And I was actually looking at a bigger piece, but I'm glad I didn't do that. So I'm actually not gonna have to put a rock, because this thing is actually gonna hold it down, which is great. That's wonderful. But I have to kind of like mess with it around, look at it, and see how I think it'll look best and how it's gonna fit. But that right there looks pretty good, but I would like it to be turned, so I have to like figure out what's my best option here. This is the thing I love about rescaping a tank. You can mess with it, mess around with different styles. Like I can even like put this like sideways if I wanted to, but I don't really want to do that. So I like this front part. I want this front part to show. but this thing, this back piece is like, that right there doesn't look half bad. I like that. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so we're gonna leave the wood right here. Since this wood is so exact, like with the space, I actually may not have to put a rock or something, but we'll find out when I fill it up and see how much it floats. But okay, so right now we're gonna actually add the plants. That's what we're gonna do right now. And then we can add the betta fish in after I... Okay, so the first plant we got is the Java fern. And I'm gonna put him in the corner here because this is the biggest side that I have. Because these guys don't get really big, which is the reason why I got them. And I'll make minor adjustments as I go. I've got some bits of anacris here, and what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna plant some of them in the ground, and then the other ones I might just float for now. Like this one looks pretty big, so I'm gonna plant this one. I'm gonna plant him in the back here, on this back side. Just put this around, and like I said, eventually I'm going to get the right plants that I'm actually looking for. I'm gonna look around and see what kind of plants I can get, but for now this will be good. I'm not too picky right now, and this piece will just float in the tank like that. Okay, so check that out, guys. It looks really nice so far. I put all of the anacris plants that I wanted in there, and then I actually put the few to float in here for now until I decide what I'm gonna do. I got the Java fern in the back, and the driftwood is in. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna add the water in, raise the water level up, and I want to check to make sure that this thing doesn't float back up, because if it does, I have to add a rock on it to hold it down until it's waterlogged. So we're gonna do that right now, and then we're going to acclimate the betta fish and drop them in. For those of you that may be wondering, this is the dechlor I use. It's a Tetra Aquasafe. Pretty simple one, the one you get from Walmart. And I buy it in the big bottle because it saves more money. I just dumped it into the 5-gallon bucket here. And we're gonna add the water, filter's back on. And now all we gotta do, drop the betta fish in, and we're done. We've got the betta fish here, and we're gonna put him into the tank so he can acclimate, and then we'll drop him in once I'll put him in there for about 20 minutes. So it's 5:25 right now. So in the next 20 minutes, I'll drop him in. So I'll see you guys then. We just need the bucket and the net, and then we just drop him in. I'm pretty sure I've already said this on my channel, but you never want to put fish water that they give you at the pet store. That is a fat no-no. You never want to do that, because you don't know what's in that water. There are properties in the water, and then you're going to mix that with your water. It's just formula for disaster, so just never do that. Always have a net, and then you just drain the water out, and then you have the fish in the net, and then you just drop them straight into your tank. All that stuff is coming out. Okay, betta fish is in. Okay, his body is blue, his back tail is white. It's got like white with blue. His head is dark blue, and his fins have white, red, and a little bit of blue. Wow. That's awesome. And then his bottom fin has a little hint of red. Oh wow, that's a very cool looking betta. I didn't realize that he had that many colors. Okay, so we're officially done scaping the tank for now with all the plants that we got. We got the Java fern, we got the anacris, and we got the big piece of spider wire. I just said spider wire because spider wire is a braid brand. That's funny. But anyways, we got the driftwood. As you see, it's kind of sticking out of the tank a little bit, and also over there. And the good thing is, it's actually so accurate. Like the size of this driftwood is so perfect to the size of this tank that I don't even have to put anything to hold it down to make sure it's waterlogged. But it looks really good. I'm definitely going to be adding more plants here on the actual driftwood eventually once I get those. But yeah, the betta fish is checking it out. Definitely checking it out right there. So that's a wrap for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me rescape my betta tank and adding in my new betta fish. The betta fish is really, really awesome. And we're going to be continuing to do more of these fish tank videos. And I'm going to continue to show you guys updates as I add in plants and all that. So if you have any suggestions for me about my fish tanks, leave it in the comment section down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I'll see you in that next one.